Really? So he can revoke his rat card if he.
Yes.
Nah, he can't revoke it. He can't revoke
this
it.
might go viral.
He's always gonna have it.
This might go viral.
He can't revoke it. He's always gonna have it.
No.
But it'll just be, hidden behind a couple other cards in his wallet.
Bro, Universal
To Nelson, not to me.
Universal has stolen and fucking raped so many artists, bro, from the culture. Bro.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Hey.
Oh my god. I'm so high, it's like July. Say how you feel with the clothes you buy. So everybody think I'm rude when I walk by. I ain't like these niggas need to separate. No matter what you do, people still gonna hate. People still gonna hate.
Fellas, No Label the Pod, episode 29.
29.
How boys doing, man?
Good, man.
Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good, man. It was a little chilly for the summer, but it's gonna heat back up.
Shit, it's better than snow, man.
That's a fact. Don't say that word. That shit is terrible.
We are missing our guy Vaughn today. He had a family gathering to attend.
Bonnie.
So shouts out to Vaughn, man.
Shout out to Vaughn. We hold it down for you, brother.
As always. So what boys been bumping this week, man?
Man, I had to reach into the archives, man. I've been going back to some good Schoolboy Q, Habits and Contradictions.
That was the first Schoolboy project I listened to.
Oxymoron, Setbacks. Yeah, he's underappreciated. I was listening to his last project, Crash, too. Like, I feel like people didn't get enough time to really digest but that's a good ass project.
I think it was something else that came around within either that same weekend or the following weekend.
It was something big. I don't want to say it was not Travis,
because I was only able to sit with Crash Talk 3 times, I'd say.
Yeah, but that shit is a solid ass project. What else have I listened to? I've been on my little reggae vibes. Chronics, listening to Chronics.
You gotta put me on to some good reggae.
I'll see what I can do.
Send it. Put it in the chat.
Yeah, I've been listening to that, and just some feel good music, trying to keep positive vibes going. You know what I mean?
Me too during this time.
Especially during this time, trying to get to phase 3, get to phase 2, phase 3.
What phase are we in right now?
I have no idea.
I think we're in
terms
phase 3.
of Corona shit?
We're in phase 3.
3. And what is 3? Restaurants and
so how stores are opening back up. I think the next, I don't know what phase 4 mean. I think
so what was phase 2? I think phase 2
was barbershop.
Yeah, there we go. Hair salon, stuff
I need
like
to
that.
call my barber, man.
I'm going this week, man.
Yeah, what's her name?
Are you calling or are you just pulling up?
I normally just text him the day before.
Bro, there's no point when I text my barber, because right when I text them, I'll come and there's still 2 people.
You always go during the daytime, when it's busy.
But if I'm making an appointment, shit, my time.
Bruh, first of all, it's an all black barbershop.
Fact, it's a barbershop.
They always an hour behind, if that.
Yeah.
An hour behind is on time.
Yeah,
I might just show up.
Yeah, even just because to cut barber some slack, I spend a lot of time in a barbershop because my brother. But if one of their people is late.
Right, I know.
You know what I'm saying? Everything is fucked up.
I'm just saying, I'm at the point now where I don't even really feel like I should text. I just show up, and then I'll wait. There's a couple people ahead of me, I'll go. But
my thing is, as long as you finesse that cut, man, and you wasn't letting people skip me, and that's why I had to wait, then I'm cool with it. But if motherfuckers skipping me, nah,
my barber don't do that.
Yeah, mine either.
Word, that's solid.
What you been listening to, Dion?
Man, it's been a mixed bag for me this past week. I've been playing. I was on my rock shit. I was listening to OG Nirvana, Foo Fighters. Then I was listening to the Lil Key and Gunna new song, Fox 5. Then I was playing the new Key album, I Love You Say It Back. That joint's fire. I always rock with Key.
I'm gonna bump that.
Yeah, man, just pretty much that. Oh. And I was playing D'Angelo, Brown Sugar, Jagged Edge, Trap-tacular, Gucci Mane mixtape.
Trap-tacular, yes sir.
Yeah, man. So it's just been very random, very mixed.
That's what's good. Okay.
That's kind of how mine been too. Earlier in the day, I was listening to Daytona, Pusha T and Kanye joint.
Okay.
Nelson Guy Rumor dropped the project. If you don't know what Rumor is,
the trap.
his name is spelled RMR. Nobody has ever seen his face. He wear the same ski mask all the time.
For real?
I'm sure it's not the exact same one, but it's the same. Like, I'm sure he probably got like 100 pairs.
So
of
he's
them
like a Doom, like never shows his face.
Yeah,
That's
kinda
his
dope.
sound is different. It's like, what is it, Nelson?
It's like country trap.
Like country gospel trap, something.
It's a mix.
Wow, that's unique.
It's a mix.
So yeah, I listened to his project. He got our boy Westside featured on the on the intro, doing the ad-libs, and
That's hard.
then he laid down like a little 8-bar verse. And you know, Westside is also with the controversial and what's the other word I'm looking for? Controversial, like the out of the box things.
Yeah,
and that's definitely what this Rumor dude is. Yeah, pushing the envelope. So I wasn't surprised to see him on here. It actually fit for that song. Cash Page, she dropped the song Jaded, a single I've been bumping this whole week.
Okay.
Eric Bellinger dropped another project.
I seen that.
Yeah.
Right.
9 songs, 30 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Got some Pop Smoke, man. Make It Rain, featuring Rowdy.
I heard that.
Yes, sir.
Rowdy verse was hard too.
Yeah, man.
Make it rain on whoever.
So yeah, when his album supposed to come? July 3rd?
Yeah.
Right before July 4th. Strategic.
That's gonna be hard, man.
Even though we should not be celebrating July 4th this year, people. Do not spend money. Yeah, I mean, I kind of don't see it happening.
Yeah.
It's worth a try.
I fuck with July 4th just off GP. Not the Star Spangled Banner and like celebrate independence shit, but
just the aspect.
yeah, everybody.
Alright,
we
we
outside, let this shit pop off.
All right, bro. We could just turn the Juneteenth into that then.
We could.
Everybody saying don't spend money on July 7th. Why? So y'all go spend all y'all bread on July 4th. Y'all not gonna have money to spend on July 7th anyway.
I didn't even realize. So that's the day they picked, July
Supposedly.
7th.
I don't know.
That's man.
It's not really something that's organized. But
See that.
But my thing is like, who? I don't know. Who does that hurt? Like, if companies know, okay, no one's gonna buy anything on the 7th.
We know these niggas gonna come
Right.
hard as hell tomorrow, so
I don't know, man.
like we said, man, they gotta be organized, strategic, and planned.
yeah.
And thought out. Sue Surf, he dropped the project I've been listening to this week. I haven't gotten to listen to Run the Juice 4 yet. Meek dropped the single Other Side of America. That's tough. You know, touching on everything that's going on right now. And supposedly Nipsey was supposed to be on this song. Like, this is a older song that Nipsey was supposed to get on, but he never did. And the fact that Meek used it for this moment, I think that's pretty dope.
Yeah.
And Lil Baby, man. Hottest rapper out right now. The Bigger Picture.
Legendary.
Definitely his best song to me. It's not my favorite Lil Baby song.
That was probably like one of the most legendary joints. Like shit,
Just from the picture, the cover art, like the moment, and him being a rapper of this time and being able to put out like that quality content to where everybody's gonna receive it because everybody likes Lil Baby, whether it's for the lyrics, the vibe. But on this record, you gonna hear what he got to say.
Yeah, and it's like he's one of the top rappers right now, like popping rappers. You can't. It's very, that shit is very rare. It's like I don't say it's uncharted territory, but it's like it's one of those visionary shits like that Tupac would want. It reminded me of like what Tupac wanted to see, like rappers who was like street trap rappers, but then like when some shit happened, you know what I mean, you gonna speak up
and he not
really hold it down.
And the best part about that is he's not talking bullshit. Like he, like, you know what I mean? Like
he's being him. He's being him. He's not even trying to like be I'm trying to be socially aware. Like, nah, like I felt this and I'm out here.
You could tell he actually, you know what I mean? He sat down, really researched everything, and then formed his views off of that, as opposed to just, they shooting niggas. I don't know, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I respect that.
Bro. It was well thought out. Like, he really was like well thought out.
Yeah. Like I was saying, with Dante, I'd rather, you know what I mean? With shit like this happens in the world, I'd rather someone be silent and think about what they want to say as opposed to right when shit happen, you be the main vocal one, but you're not really saying shit. You know what I mean? Like, I'd rather you collect, you know what I mean? Like, you actually think about what you're trying to say and research what's happening before you just start
But like moments like this is like why I wait before I really cape for an artist, like before I really like fan out for an artist, because it's like I remember before on the pod I was saying like how I respect Lil Baby like as a person, like I fuck with him, but I really don't listen to his music. I've been waiting for moments like this to see what you gonna do.
This is the thing though, bro.
To determine whether I'm gonna listen to you.
Me personally, I wasn't surprised that he put out a track like this, because in his music, he has bars or he has verses where he touched on like certain shit or like deep, conscious type things. It might not be the whole song like this one was, but he definitely has those moments a lot. Yeah. Which is why I originally became a fan of him, because it's like he has substance. It's just like how a lot of rappers are now. It's hard to really listen to it and be able to get that out of it, because it's just more of a vibe that people are looking for.
Yeah, I feel like that's what Schoolboy Q get. I think that's why I kind of touch back on him, because he has substance within his lyrics, but people kind of miss it with all the gang banging and the Hoover Street shit. And like it easily can be missed and overlooked.
When do you think? Because my first project listening to Schoolboy was Habits and Contradictions. And I don't think it was as much of that stuff on there, though. Like the gang banging and all that. Yeah. So when do you think that he made that really important, though? Like a vocal point in his music, I say.
Of like having content?
Or not, like him repping his flag a lot and doing the gang banging shit. Because like I said, the first project I listened to was Habits and Contradictions, but it wasn't like all over the project.
It was subtly in there, like Tukey Knows, Raymond Felton or Raymond. I forgot.
He was more just like
he was like his titles. Yeah, he was alluding to all his gang banging. And then me personally, like when I noticed when he took a turn, it was more like a oxymoron when he started like addressing his addictions. Like no, I was an addict. Like he's like, fam, like I was an addict. So like, nah, that's when I realized, okay, it's bigger than this. Like, and he was saying in interviews, like, he's like, I don't be in the streets no more. I don't bang. Like, I'm a rapper.
None of these rappers do, man.
But how many of them really gonna say it?
Right, you know bro.
How many really gonna say it?
I forgot who said it. What rapper was it? It wasn't Boosie. Nah, it might have been Boosie. And everybody know Boosie street to the core, bro. Boosie literally said, none of these rappers out here, if he's getting money in the, like if he's a known rapper and he's getting money in the rap game, he's not in the streets as well. You cannot do both. It's not possible.
Yeah.
And everybody know what Boosie is about, what he went to jail for, what he done did for the game, in the game. And if anybody gonna say that, it could be Boosie.
That's a fact. And but everybody, they know that. They know that's true. And one thing I wanted to mention too is just like with those artists who are popular and like for whatever sound, whatever they bring, whatever is like trend, and then moments happen like this. It's like I try to protect myself from people who refuse to acknowledge certain shit like this. Like the fact that Lil Baby acknowledged it and made a dope song rapping how he raps about this, that shit is like, I don't say groundbreaking, but that shit is really like crazy. Cause like, would Future do that? You know what I mean? Like, that shit really speaks volumes, and it's like.
You ever heard March Madness?
Yeah, but it wasn't.
Cops
to this
killing nigga tragic.
It wasn't to this level. It wasn't to this level.
Yeah, I know. I was just fucking around.
Cause he had dropped that.
And you gotta think too, when these niggas be doing this, like Lil Baby, not like they take courage too, because public opinion is a powerful thing. You know what I mean? And if you can get people to be like, hold on, wait, you know, let me think about this. Why does that happen? Like, you know what I mean? Who knows? CIA, someone could approach you like, we don't like what you're doing. You know what I mean? It's just like you never know with that platform that you got. So it take courage to just be like, I don't give a fuck. I'm about to say how it is.
Oh yeah, that's real man shit. And that's why I was like, I respect him as a person. Like I already seen like you have that element to you. Like I respect you. And it's like, and like that's like him hearing this song is like, okay, I'm gonna go back to listen to every single song you ever made because I know you have that in you. You know what I'm saying? It was like
listen to his project before My Turn, Street Gossip. That'll be a good one for you. That was my favorite project from him before this last one dropped.
Yeah, bro. I'm gonna listen to every single thing you got. I'm like, yo, yeah, I respect. I'm like, be waving the Lil Baby flag, dog.
Man, shouts out to Lil Baby, man.
Word.
So did y'all see Gone with on. Yeah, we can talk about that. Did y'all see 40's ranking of Drake's discography?
Yeah.
40, his producer or engineer, if you don't know. So what was it? He had
So Far Gone.
Take Care.
And then the third one was
Nothing.
Views?
I don't know. I'm gonna look it up.
Yeah, I'll say pull that up. Because it reminded, it was similar to mine, except for he might have had, I always have Thank Me Later as last. So I don't think he had that as last though.
He had I think he did have Thank Me Later last. Well, I'm about to look it up. We'll see.
Yeah, we could touch on it, but
that's just interesting, you know what I mean, to get his take, you know what I mean? Nigga made
so
it.
he had So Far Gone, Take Care, If You're Reading This It's Too Late, Scorpion, Nothing Was the Same, Views, Thank Me Later. But I did see something that he came out and said that he just like kind of rushed and said that that's not like his list has changed over time. So I think after he got like some of the not really backlash because it's his opinion, but he got some of the criticism. I think he kind of pulled back on his list.
I kind of understand his list.
I don't.
In the sense of like, okay, the first two is like they can be flip flopped.
Yeah, definitely.
And it's still like whatever. But it's like if you're reading This Is Too Late. I remember when like my perception of Drake changed when I heard If You're Reading This Is Too Late. Because like I remember when it was like, no, this nigga's hard. Like it went from like, oh, he's a cool little singer dude to no, this nigga can spit. Like this nigga's hard. And I always it was a very pivotal moment in his career. But like I personally think that Nothing Was the Same is better than that project.
All right, so what's your list though? What's your list?
I would say Take Care, So Far Gone, Nothing Was the Same. If you're reading this, Scorpion, then Thank Me Later. Am I missing? I'm missing Views.
Yeah,
I would put Views. Views would be before. If you're reading this,
and More Life doesn't count.
Nah, it's a playlist.
I love More Life.
More Life is a playlist.
So Dion, what's yours?
I would put Nothing Was the Same first, Take Care second, Views third. If you're reading this, Scorpion, and then Thank Me Later. Am I missing one?
So Far Gone.
No, I had So Far Gone, right?
Hold on, what'd you say?
All right, let me start over. All right. Number 1, Nothing Was the Same.
Okay.
2, Take Care.
Okay.
3, Views. 4 would be If You're Reading This. 5 would be
You have
So Far Gone.
Okay.
And then 6 would be Thank Me Later.
and 7 Scorpion.
No. So, all right, 6, Scorpion is right before Thank Me. Thank Me Later is last, and Scorpion's right above it.
Second last.
So I got Nothing Was the Same, Take Care, So Far Gone, If You're Reading This. But I don't know. I flip-flop in between If You're Reading This and Views. Because like when this list came out, I went back and listened to
I like Views.
If You're Reading This, Views, and More Life. Because I'm putting More Life on my list. I'm just saying that. And then out of those 3, man, I couldn't really decide. Because Views
was good.
Yeah, Views is growing on me more and more every time I listen to it. That's the thing.
Views is amazing.
All right, so I'm gonna just what you say?
And the thing with Drake too is just like the fact that you can argue this is like that lets you know he's a great artist when you can have a debate on different albums and niggas, you know what I mean?
And you can understand if somebody has.
Yeah.
All right, so Nothing Was the Same. Take Care.
So Far Gone.
So Far Gone. If You're Reading This, no.
It ain't easy, dog.
All right, bro. I'm gonna just. All right, so Nothing Was the Same. Take Care. So Far Gone.
More Life.
More Life. I am, bro. More Life. Views. If You're Reading This, Scorpion, and Thank Me Later. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna go with.
Right.
But I personally like More Life because it just puts me in a great mood every time I listen to it. Like the whole album is like a whole bunch of different vibes, but it's such an upbeat album outside of Do Not Disturb, I'd say. And then he started the album off with a Brandy sample. How could I not love that?
You know what's funny? It's like it sounds weird, but it sounds like More Life to me sounds like a tropical forest.
It do.
It's just like fruit everywhere. Like you got this on passion fruit. It's just
and
like,
then the vibe I always get from Views is just the seasons, because I remember him saying like that was one of the, and then after he said that I heard it differently. So like I would hear what he meant. You know what I mean? So, but
no, you know what I'll say about that though, because I remember he said that. But a little bit before that, that's when Lupe dropped Tattoo on You.
That's true. I don't.
And he had the fucking skits in between. It was like spring, summer, fall, winter, and that was literally like that was his theme, and nobody paid
for Views.
Yeah, no.
No, I'm saying Drake's album Views is the one that the seasons you said. Yeah, I know you're talking about Lupe right now.
Yeah, but like he's the first artist I remember he didn't get credit for that. So I gotta say that.
Bro, it's a lot of stuff Lupe don't get credit for.
Just more credit in general.
But you know when the podcast blows up, they're gonna go back, listen to the old episodes and see.
Hey Lupe, why don't you come on?
Come sit down, have a nice little conversation.
We want to know a lot.
Yeah, man. So yeah, that's the list I'm going with.
Drizzy Drake, man.
Yeah, I appreciate him. He spoke up too on that.
But you know what? I'm putting this out there, hot take. I'm telling you this. I have a feeling Drake's next shit is gonna be very high. Up on that list. Yep.
On that list?
I got a feeling.
I think so too. Because like the last Scorpion was him focusing on
Scorpion, bro.
He was beefing with Push the whole time.
There was too many songs on Scorpion, bro.
For sure.
But Side, I really like the second part of Scorpion is my favorite shit. Like I would literally, if that was a separate album, that would probably be like in my top. Just that R&B part, that was my shit.
That's how I felt when I first listened to it. I like the R&B part more, but now I kind of like the rapping part more.
Really? Yeah, I'm on the rapping side.
Bro, because that Mob Ties is different, man.
Yeah, he went crazy on it.
Nah, yeah, man. I think his next shit gonna be at least top 3.
If he follows the formula of what artists are doing now, like the shorter songs, the maybe like 12 tracks, it'll be crazy. It's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, I think but he said he'll never have a short album just because
he's so different. He can make
just
so
because
many
he know a lot of people want the R&B and a lot of people want the hip hop.
Yeah, people gonna listen to the shit.
But if he really did focus in like that, like you said, that would be just a like just straight up classic, bro.
He could do a Future.
Yeah.
Like how Future did with Future and Hendrix. 1 week dropped the hip hop joint, next week do the R&B joint.
Yeah, he could easily do that.
And he going number 1 both times.
He would dominate the charts the whole year.
Easily.
Bro, you know how long Scorpion was? Like after Scorpion came out, those songs were on the top charts for like weeks,
doesn't Kendrick still have isn't Damn like still up there?
Yeah, bro. Hold on, yo, but wouldn't it be crazy if Lil Baby and Kendrick, they drop some shit? Tell me that shit wouldn't be hard.
Yo,
that'd be hard.
Oh, you mean together?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. But know what I was thinking about like a week ago, bruh? I low key think Kendrick is waiting for Drake to drop.
Why?
Yeah.
Bro, I just feel like he is. Because everybody knows Drake is coming soon. Within the next 2 months, he's coming, right?
Bro, I feel like Kendrick.
All right, just answer this. Within the next 2 months, Drake is coming. I think.
Yes.
Okay, so and then who just tweeted something? King Kendrick is coming soon or something. Top or Punch?
It was like Top or Punch.
Bro, I'm telling you, Kendrick might fuck around trying to do a clash with Drake, bro.
I don't think
that's my hot take.
I think Kendrick don't even really think about niggas, bro.
Yeah,
I think he's nigga won a Pulitzer Prize, bro. He's like Drake is Drake, but Kendrick is also Kendrick. You know
maybe he want to have some fun, man. Make it a competition. I mean, it's not gonna be no hard feelings. At least it shouldn't be. Competition is competition. Rap game is competition too.
Yeah. That'd be dope, but I mean, if it happens like that, like randomly, that would be wavy. But I don't think Kendrick is like, I'm waiting. You know what I mean? I think he's just like, I'm about whatever I put out, I'm about to
just like what Cole did with Born Sinner, where Ye was dropping Yeezys, move that joint up a week. Let's see what happened. I mean, Ye outsold him, but hey, he wanted to test the measuring stick.
We gonna see. Like Kendrick he's a unicorn. In the sense of like, I'm gonna do whatever. Yeah, I'm gonna do whatever the fuck I want to do when I want to do it. Like regardless of whoever.
Yeah.
If somebody in the crossfire, you know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. If it happens like that, like just
that
by
shit
chance,
would be amazing.
That'd be nuts. That'd be one of the biggest hip hop moments.
That's a fact.
I feel like the next big artist to drop, like they could really. it's really gonna make a shift in some shit because it can really determine how the music industry gonna move.
I'm gonna tell you this, man.
J. Cole, oh man.
Oh,
But not even
for
just
real,
him, bro.
For real, because if anything, my hot take, that nigga gonna sit back and wait right there. He gonna sit back and wait.
Nah, I can see him waiting.
He gonna watch both of them.
Well, he's coming election time.
Oh yeah,
That's already.
Another nigga like that is Trav. Because if you notice, bro, Trav waits years between his albums. And I think that's perfect because think about how long this man has toured and niggas have just been still rocking Astroworld.
Yeah.
Like, bro, when did it come out? Like 2-3 years ago?
2017?
That's what I'm saying, bro.
18? 17 or 18.
18. Yeah, you got
17 or 18.
Bro, that's what I'm saying, man. He really times out his releases like to get people hungry, and because we saw once Astroworld came out, that shit was an event.
It was. It was.
Yeah.
I was kind of mad.
August 3rd, 2018.
Yeah, I was kind of mad because when that was when Mac dropped. Mac dropped the same day as him, and I was like, damn, Mac making his return. I was like, he needed his attention. He needed that spotlight. But fucking Astroworld was just that good. It was just that good.
Yeah,
bro, he created a whole different world off of that shit.
And I heard, and he's been on his beat making shit. So on his Instagram and shit. So that's what I'm saying, man. I already know, like, every time he drop, he's just gonna have something different to the table. You know what I mean? Like, he's not gonna make the same album twice.
For sure. Kendrick like that too, though.
Yeah, they are. Yeah.
It's gonna be, bro. It can be an amazing year. They just have to be willing to release their music.
People been releasing though. But not the last couple weeks.
How long are concerts delayed until next year?
At least until 2021.
Fall 21.
Yeah.
Fuck.
That's why it's so. I 100% get it. Like, you have to get your bread, but it's just like
2021.
the world.
Damn.
When the world needed him most, he vanished.
I don't see like a Drake or Kendrick because they gonna get their bread regardless.
So my thing is, if they drop, they're just gonna wait a year just to tour that same album, or like
I don't see why not.
Because
you could really at that point when it's certain circumstances like that, Drake and Kendrick clash fucking concert tour, world
They're
tour.
not doing that.
But I'm saying
they still low key might have beef.
Huh?
They still low key might have beef. Never know.
Yeah, I think they do, but
bro, that's why my hot take is relevant.
bro, people just want them to beef so bad.
No, we don't want them to beef, but we're not gonna act like they didn't have beef.
Yeah, we can't do that.
Like, we're not gonna act like Kendrick wasn't specifically talking about Drake in that BET cypher.
On the BET cypher on Element, on Element, he was coming at that nigga neck.
You think so? I heard Humble. He was talking about Big Sean.
Oh yeah, for sure. He was on Humble and the Heart Part 4.
Yeah, the Heart Part 4.
He was coming at Drake on the Element. But listen to the Element.
I was doing
Listen to the Element, and he was coming at Drake ass.
All right, so since we were talking about Drake albums, and I seen another post that brought up a discussion to some of my group chats. It was favorite 2 debut albums. And the albums were College Dropout Kanye, Get Rich or Die Trying 50,
Kanye 50,
Cudi Man on the Moon, Drake Thank Me Later, The Game documentary, Pusha T. Who was Pusha T's first album? King Push, Meet Dreams and Nightmares, Nipsey Victory Lap, and Kendrick Good Kid, Mad City. You can only pick 2.
For me, it's 50 and Ye, because those albums literally were my beginning to a lot of shit. I remember
that's the same way I was.
You remember Ye too?
It was hard between, like, Ye was definitely in there. I had to, because College Dropout just changed my whole outlook on life, period. And then I was really bumping 50 heavy, bro. When Get Rich or Die Trying came out, I was taking my uncle's CD, bro, and I was bumping that shit all the time.
I'll never forget
knowing I shouldn't have been listening to it.
Never forget the day I begged my mom. College Dropout had came out. I was a young boy.
A young lad.
But my older cousins was on, they was always on the Rockefeller Dipset wave and shit. So I knew about Ye from them, just going over their house. Yeah. Begged my mom, please take me to, I think it was FYE. And got that shit, bro. And she was like, all right, I'm only buying you the explicit if we play it in the car. I want to hear what you're listening to. And I remember, I never forget, played it and she was rocking with it. I was like, yeah, that's bro. So I have to go with 50 and Ye, because
I have to go with 50 and Good Kid, Mad City. I say 50 because 50, like, I want to say I was in 4th grade when that shit dropped. that shit defined my.
Were you in fourth grade?
I was older than him. I was older than him.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I feel like I was in fourth grade.
Yeah.
I was like fourth-ish. Had to be fourth or fifth.
I'm trying to think.
That shit defined my.
I must see when it came out.
I remember because that shit defined my.
Came out in 03.
grade.
So we had to be in third grade if it was 03.
Yeah.
That shit was a fucking moment. That shit was like, nigga, hide your kids, hide your wives. 50's outside. Everybody run.
I remember.
Because he's killing people.
Bro, the thing is though, women and the dudes loved him, bro.
Bro, he was murdering people. Fucking, and I say,
so who would be your third? Yeah, you can finish.
Good Kid. I say Good Kid was because I watched so closely to his growth. And then, like, I remember when he was, like, dropping that first album, people still kind of wasn't on it. So I was like, I'm sitting on the edge of my seat for, like, a month waiting for that shit.
But the thing with Kendrick is he came out the gate just fire.
Like, he came out the gate.
I didn't listen to Kendrick until Good Kid.
For real? You never know Section 80?
I went back and listened to it.
I was just in Section 80.
Yeah, that was my shit. Nah, but it's like he really came in the game already just level of, like, he on shit.
But I got put on to him by Meek. Dream Chasers 2. A1 everything. That was before Take Care, just to let you know.
You said you be the third one? You said what would be my third?
Yeah. Well, I really don't know what my 2 is, bro. But definitely College Dropout. And I was debating on, because I was a bigger Game fan than 50. Not at this time, obviously, because Game wasn't out yet when Get Rich or Die Trying came out. At least he wasn't known. But it would be between, for my second spot, it would probably be between 50 Game and Victory Lap.
Yeah, I keep forgetting about Victory Lap.
Yeah, man.
But I don't see. I've listened to Nipsey so long before that. I don't view the Victory Lap as a debut. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like when a debut is like your introduction. To, you know what I mean to the person.
Yeah,
that's true.
He means so much more to me than music. So it's like if I don't put him in there, I don't take it. I don't look at it as a slight. But like I say, my third would be Cudi. Because I want to say Cudi might have been one of the first concerts I went to at the free. Nigga, that shit was so. That shit was a movie. I felt like I was in a fucking video game. And like
all you smelled was just.
All you smell was weed.
Straight
you look over
gas.
on the side like it's a full mob in the middle of a fucking park, the fucking walkway shit, and it was just like everybody was like vibing like a motherfucker, and this shit just sounded amazing. Like,
you know what I fucking found out recently that I was like pissed that I never knew this happened. You know Kanye's Glow in the Dark tour, he was here in Buffalo?
Where?
Yeah. I'm like, yo, wait a minute. How did that? I think it was at like UB or some shit.
You know what? I'm not sure. Like, what's the name was here too? Like Schoolboy and like Ab. I don't know if Kendrick was here. But like before,
weren't they downtown or something?
Yeah, there was at Sound Lab.
Yeah,
Sound Lab not even a thing. It might have been 100 people, maybe in the basement, like under like the judicial building, like that shit. Like,
all right. So what's your third, Dion?
So I got Ye, 50. Third, name them all again.
So
Victory Lap.
Ye, 50, Cudi Man on the Moon, Drake Thank Me Later, Game Documentary, King Push, Dreams and Nightmares, Victory Lap, Good Kid, Mad City.
Damn. All right. So third, it would probably be a tie between Man on the Moon and Good Kid, Mad City. Those are both interchangeable. You could switch them out, but
yeah, Man on the Moon was different, bro.
Yeah. So I'm gonna take the Nipsey point you gave and take him out of there. So I'm gonna go College Dropout, Documentary, and Get Rich or Die Trying.
That's solid.
Yeah, Documentary was hard.
Documentary was hard.
Bro, that's front to back, bro.
I remember buying. Remember the CD pamphlets, bro. I miss all that shit.
Yeah,
the nostalgia
game and holding the
nostalgia. It comes with a poster and everything.
Yeah, bro. That's one thing I kind of feel bad for kids now. Like,
yeah, they don't get
music
that,
is so fucking disposable. And I don't like this.
Like it was literally a moment getting a CD. Like the whole process of having to get a CD, getting home, to start listening to it. You have to ask your
parents, bro.
Yeah.
Like, bro,
take me to
or get an older like cousin or something that'll take you.
Yes,
like, bro. Do you know like how much I used to look at the College Dropout booklet? It was like the yearbook, and it was just him with the like, bro, like that was you get the whole experience. You know what I mean? Kids don't get that. You just go on iTunes and shit. But
what was the first CD you ever bought? Or you ever like
with my own money? It was that. It was a College Dropout with my own money. But like other than that, my mom would buy me the clean versions of shit. But parental advisory, my first CD was College Dropout.
My first CD I bought Damn, I said it on here before and I can't remember. I know the first CD I had was Lil Bow Wow, Beware of Dog. Lil Bow Wow,
That's
Beware of Dog.
I remember my brother had that shit. My brother, I remember he was arguing for that shit.
Bro, you know that dog was photoshopped on there?
For real?
I found that out like a year ago.
Wasn't he cussing on that?
Bro, he was wild.
Yeah, how come he cussed on his first one and then he was like cleaner on his next one?
Because he got so many complaints, probably.
Nah, because his image, like when he first came out, because remember he was with Death Row, like he was under Snoop. Yeah. Oh, yeah. So he was like that badass little kid that was always cussing, running around doing crazy shit. And it was like, all right, now he's rapping, so he got to kind of keep up that image. But then the girls started loving him, so he got to start making records like Take It Home.
Cause I always wondered that, cause I remember his first thing he was cussing all that, and then he still kind of cussed on the newer ones, but it wasn't as much.
What was my first one I bought? I can't remember.
I think the first one that I had asked to get was Room 112.
Oh, word?
Yeah, Room 112. I remember I asking my mom to get that.
Was you?
I was young as hell.
He was also freaky shit.
I was young as hell. I was like, yo, 112 is that shit. But the first one I bought,
I can't think of this.
I'm trying to think. The first one I bought with my own money might have been Food and Liquor 2, Lupe. It was with the black cover, right?
Yeah.
Might have been Food and Liquor 2. I want to say that, and then the week after that might have been Good Kid, Mad City.
So bro, I was a Target fiend. Cause how it is Target has all the regular shits and then Walmart has all the clean versions of the CDs. And I used to, every time my mom go to Target, I go right in that CD section. Get
Yo, bro, I'm so mad I can't remember what mine was.
I used to be in FYE.
Because the thing is, I was. The thing is with me, I would just, like I told y'all before, I would just burn CDs, bro. LimeWire, Aries, Napster, all that.
You remember Kaza?
Yeah, bro, I wasn't going in and buying them, huh?
It was a joint LimeWire. It was called Kaza.
Nah.
It was that was the first. I
was a LimeWire crazy.
I used to use LimeWire and Aries. You remember Aries?
I always use LimeWire.
Yeah.
I messed up my family computer on LimeWire,
shit,
bro.
You was guaranteed to get a virus somewhere.
What?
You downloaded a song. It was is it Bill Clinton was on that motherfucker?
Yeah. I did not have sexual relations with that. Or it'll be that. Yo. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. Never gonna turn.
The title would be like Jay-Z, Nas.
Yeah, bro. That's how Soulja Boy got big. The man Soulja Boy, he said that he had put 50 Cent Get Rich or Die Trying, or 50 Cent songs, and they'd be like, you, as soon as they turn that shit on.
Yep. Yeah, oh man, the early
first
finesse.
one. Don't it seem like that was a whole different world,
bro?
It is,
bro. That's what's so interesting about life and everything that's going on right now.
Yeah,
it's about to be the fucking before quarantine, after quarantine. And it was we had
Fabio dropped his project 800 BC. That's what he should stand for now.
800 years before quarantine.
That's hilarious.
Before quarantine.
Nah, that Fabio shit hard, boy.
Yeah. Fabio, man.
Fabio.
He gonna come in here and make you go viral, bro. Better stop mispronouncing his name.
Hey, listen, man.
Viral movie.
Wow.
Oh yeah, bro.
Shit, man. Yeah. So, you about to say something?
Nah, I was gonna say music is just it's really like a timestamp for shit, bro.
That's literally how I remember moments in my life when it was. For real. What was I listening to then? Oh, that came out then. All right, so it had to be sophomore then. Feel me?
What was popping that summer? Oh yeah, I was definitely listening to
that was summer 16. Oh yeah.
Yup. What was that? Nothing Was the Same? No, what was that? What's that shit called?
What?
Him and Future?
What a time.
What a time. What a fucking time. I remember that. I remember that summer. Future was on that run. That was a good summer.
You guys seen your boy Kyrie, man? Kyrie said he ain't coming back. Well, he wasn't coming back anyway, but he's saying basically what I said a month and a half ago. If they really want to shake shit up, bro.
Yeah, but as we see,
NBA don't come back.
But as we see, niggas are against it already. They're like, we're gonna play. And I can't be mad at them because that's how they getting their bread.
Yeah,
but
get your money. I always say get your money. And it's you could always make a statement.
Other ways, you gotta just be creative about how you do what you do.
Yeah, get your W. If you win, bro, you could do whatever the fuck you want.
But I'm definitely not mad at Kyrie at all.
Hell no.
But you know what, nigga? You know what is about to lose a lot of money? The NFL. You want to know why?
Because they ain't hire Cap.
Huh?
Because they ain't hire
that Cap. And they're gonna get it from both sides. That, and then on the other side, they're gonna get all the white people that are not watching because we're kneeling. So their ratings are gonna be in the shitter. Because we not.
And Roger Goodell put out that statement saying he's with the movement and everything.
That's what I'm saying. So the whole league, nobody's gonna be standing.
The only reason why he did the shit
is Pat Mahomes.
Exactly.
Yeah,
but
the face of the NFL is now a black quarterback.
If he brings back Cap, he has. They have a chance for redemption. Do
you think they're really gonna do that?
I don't.
Bro,
no. But I'm saying if they really want to save that shit. If you do a rebrand with a redemption rebrand for the NFL, people will fucking watch.
Nah, they literally have to give him a job, bro. They have to.
Yeah, people, I dead ass, I would watch. I would
hey, man.
Y'all pulling for him?
Yeah, Fat Cap, come to the Bills, man. Even if you ain't gonna play quarterback, bro, we could definitely use you at wideout.
You heard him say
he 6'5"?
He is big as hell. Yeah,
fast as hell.
You heard him say that the place that treated him the worst was Buffalo?
For real?
Mm-hmm. I'm not surprised.
Yeah, these niggas racist as hell.
If Utah had a team, it would have been Utah though. Bro, all NBA players hate going to Utah, bro. They always say that's the most racist and worst place.
Oh yeah,
I never knew that. Really,
bro? Remember Westbrook was about to knock Cuz out in the stands on some Steven Jackson shit, bro.
I'll tell you why after the pod. I'll tell you why they so fucking racist. That shit's funny. But yeah, dog. I don't know if y'all want to talk about it, but you seen Nicki Minaj did a song with your boy.
Oh god, I'm not a fan.
That shit was interesting.
Dude, it's just bro, everything you stood for when you first came out.
No, she's been trying to ride that wave of her first band for the longest.
But you can tell now that, like you said, what the song's called, you can tell now she's doing the antics of just get the clout.
What was funny though, it was on brand. You support foul ass, sexual predator ass niggas,
bro. But what's good with Akon? What's good with your man's Akon, bro?
Yeah, he's no.
You know what? How you gonna clear that sample of him, but not clear for Tory, bro?
Bro, I'll tell you,
because he don't own that shit.
I'll tell you what's good with Akon. He need that 6ix9ine check because that 6ix9ine check is gonna be big.
I don't know who 6ix9ine is.
Bro, he needs that check.
Let's call him Bucko from now on.
Bucko. I'm telling you, it's a clear play if you know what's up.
Yeah, because now we're talking about Akon.
It's the same exactly. It's the same individual behind all three of them. So it's not even a real question.
I've just accepted the fact that he's about to be one of the biggest artists.
And the thing is, bro, you really think somebody gonna touch him?
No, I don't. I'm telling you, I don't.
I do.
I hope somebody. I'm not. I said touch him. I said touch him. I didn't say.
You gotta give him a hug.
I didn't say murk him.
They're gonna pull you for hate speech.
I said touch him.
Just somebody give him a quick hug.
Give him a nice little spanking.
Or just two piece.
I don't.
Cause this is my thing, bro. If they're making him, cause remember before it was they was trying to hide him, keep him quarantined in his crib. Now he's just out here, bro. His face is everywhere. He's linking up with people who now know where his location is. He was chilling with his best buddy academics, fighting boxing and shit.
No, I'm telling you,
it's funny.
I'm telling you, he has no fear about any of this because he knows he's.
Bro, I doubt that though. I really feel like
he's sweating. I think he.
Bro, me too.
Sleeps terrible.
Dude, I think he has.
Either
you do?
I think he sleeps terrible.
No way, bro. If he slept terrible, why would he continue? He's it's like he's digging.
He has nothing to do. He has nothing. What else does he have?
So you really think
he has to make these people money, bro?
He's losing sleep over this shit.
Yes.
I don't. I think he's so naive and he's getting so much money that he's the top of the world that he don't think about none of that shit, bro. Just like how we was watching the clip.
Yeah, I think it's one or the other, definitely. It's no in between. Either he's just completely naive and thinks that, he's big bad wolf like he always thought.
I'm telling you,
or he's scared shitless and is putting on the front.
Dude, there's no way you go to jail for ratting on a whole hood and then you come back on the same type of time without you being that naive, bro. You can't act that well. If he's crying every night, he must deserve an Oscar.
Bro, this biopic is going to be insane. I'll tell you.
I will watch that shit.
I can't wait for it.
I will definitely watch that shit.
I cannot wait. Yeah, but I'll say this. The sooner let me see how I'm going to word this. The sooner we don't see him anymore, the sooner we get the biopic.
It's like It's like, damn, Nicki, like,
you know what bothers me most about the whole situation with him and just what we seeing right now? If you take the time, like, watch his last 2 videos, watch them with the sound off.
Bro, I'm not watching shit.
No, like, on some real, on some straight, like,
all right, for the sake of the pod,
see what they doing. Like, watch them with the sound off.
All his music videos?
Yes.
I thought you meant like the lives.
Watch his music videos with the sound off, and you will look at that shit like, it looks like they're trying to market to fucking 3-year-olds. And it's sick, like, it's real sick to me.
Shit.
Yeah, bro.
It's he got all that action around him, though.
Nigga be holding kittens.
Hey, the girls in that first video was bad, though.
That's what I'm saying. He got all that ass around him. So it's like, you distract us with all the ass. We're not looking at that nigga. We're looking at the ass.
All of that shit is a dish. Like, if you really watch it, it's like, here, look here, look here, look here, look here. Don't pay attention to what this rat ass mother, like, bro,
I'm telling you this, bro. If what they're saying is true, niggas not gonna be touring until 2021. He's gonna be getting the bag then, because he don't need to lead out.
Bro, he's not getting the bag. He doesn't own any of his music, guaranteed.
Think so?
He's getting enough.
Without a doubt.
He's getting enough to flex with 5 Richard Millies.
That's what I'm saying, man. Look like he got a lot of money.
Them shits is loaned. Them shits is rented.
Hold on, Nelson.
He's getting a lot of views, bro.
Hold on, Nelson. The information that you're telling us makes me think that you're an insider in his camp.
Bruh.
We don't fuck with rats around here, man.
You wearing a wire?
Check your shirt, man.
You wearing a wire?
No, bro, with somebody like that, when you get in those super stupid big advances, bro, you don't have
you
your
gotta make that money back. It's a loan.
You'll make it back, but you don't know.
No, I'm saying
much
he has to make it back, though.
We'll see. But if you're not, if people like,
I'm not saying what he's gonna do though. So I'm saying,
bro,
that's the point of an advance, bro. You have to make the money back.
It's a loan. Advance is not advance. Advance is a loan.
That's what I just said.
Yeah, but it's like, bro, yeah, if he makes it back, right?
Yeah.
That don't mean he's making any money. If you advance me 10 mil,
yeah, the company gets that money.
Yeah, he's making back the 10 back. Okay, but it's still interest and like that shit, bro. He's not making money,
bro. 78 million views on YouTube is a lot of money.
If he collects the royalties for it.
His point is he doesn't have the rights or own his stuff.
But do you know that for a fact?
No, he has no leverage. If he's going into a contract negotiation and it's like, yo, I got these people online trying to kill me. I need security. I need this. Well, we'll offer you $10 million, but we own everything. He can't say no to that deal. He can't say, nah, I'm gonna shop myself elsewhere.
But if you look at the Akon clip, it looked like he's switching up his flows now. He's about to be singing. He's about to be in a melodic way. Bro, I'm telling you. Watch. 10 years down the line, we're going to view 6ix9ine how we view Ice Cube, or how older people view Ice Cube, doing like, are we there yet? You know what I mean? Because like when Ice Cube first came out, he was a savage. You know what I mean? Like, and he still is a legend. You know what I mean? But it's just like he branched out and he did other shit. So I'm telling you, we're gonna view the whole gangster shit, and he's gonna slowly turn into some like dance, you know what I mean? Like right. Love singer. I'm telling you, bro. We're gonna look at him differently.
I'll give you this. He has one hope, right? His one hope is exposing Lucien Grange.
What you mean? I thought he was with him.
How was that his one hope?
It's his one hope. If he's gonna make any type of redemption, Lucien in Universal Music Group, they run everything. So it's like you're like this with him. You're seeing all the little strings pulled. You're seeing everything that's going on behind the scenes. You see how he exposed Billboard, and that was a big deal.
But did he really expose Bill? Like, was he correct?
Yeah, they made a whole press release over it.
About what?
About no, they weren't faking the numbers. Like, they had to respond to that because he really was calling them out on the bullshit that they've been doing. That reasons why Jay-Z and all the other artists is like, no, that Billboard shit is some bullshit.
Hey, listen, man, I'll tell you this, 6ix9ine. You mentioned my wife Ariana again.
What did you say?
I don't know, but he was throwing shots at her and Justin Bieber on the song.
No, he was bumping it. Yo, the man's race was playing 6ix9ine at the party, bro. He played a couple of joints.
I'm saying
But shout
this,
out
man.
to Ray's roommate, man, because they had 2 separate rooms. Roommate shut the door. His roommate was, I mean, it wasn't the best music, but it was better than 6ix9ine.
Respectfully.
Yeah. But hey, man, don't be for pop stars, man. Come on.
If he can expose him in Universal, and
I don't get how that would benefit him though, because those are the people that are backing him.
It wouldn't, but it would benefit him in this. It wouldn't benefit him monetarily. It would benefit him as far amongst the people.
Like he'd gain back
Amongst
some
the
of
culture.
that.
Amongst the culture, I would look past. I would look past some of the shit he did if he exposed Lucian Cringe and Universal for the shit.
Really? So he can revoke his rat card if he.
Yes.
Nah, he can't revoke it. He can't revoke
this
it.
might go viral.
He's always gonna have it.
This might go viral.
He can't revoke it. He's always gonna have it.
No.
But it'll just be, hidden behind a couple other cards in his wallet.
Bro, Universal
To Nelson, not to me.
Universal has stolen and fucking raped so many artists, bro, from the culture. Bruh, to see him expose that shit would be
Drake with Universal?
fucking. Bro, tell Lucian I said, fuck it, I'm tearing holes in my budget. nigga, he's behind everything, bro. So, like, if you're willing to expose that, I will gladly look past your rat tag, bro.
What if he takes you up in your offer, buddy?
Shit. I definitely
gonna do an interview.
I swear I would.
Donnie, get ready.
If he exposes him, I swear I would.
6ix9ine interview coming soon, y'all.
I swear I would.
Yo, bro, I'll tell you this.
I ain't no Charlotte, man. I ain't gonna say no wild.
I'll tell you this. Nelson.
God, yeah, that was nuts.
I'll tell you this. Nelson gonna be doing that interview by himself.
Gladly.
I'll tell you that.
So, what does he have to do to revoke his rat card for you, buddy?
Well, once you're a rat, you're always a rat. So, this is the thing. I'm not a street dude, so the whole rat thing, yes, I have a problem with it. But my more so problem is just as a man, bro, your morals.
Yeah, and who you fucked over.
Like, not you literally, he hasn't taken responsibility for anything. He's just pointing the finger and throwing people in jail. I can't respect that as a man.
Especially
you're not taking responsibility. You're hitting women. You're not taking care of your child. You're ratting on people. Like, come on, bro. It's a whole bunch of stuff, regardless of the street shit, that you're just a terrible person.
Do you believe there's any redemption?
Not when you... Here's the thing, bro.
Never?
Think about it like this.
I mean,
there is redemption for normal people like us, right? Think about it like this. You go to jail. You rat on your hood. You rat on your friends to get out. Because in your mind, they fucked you over, right? Mm-hmm. So now he's out of jail. What is he doing? He's making music, getting 80 million, all these music. So in your head, you're not thinking what you're doing is wrong. He's on top of the world, so he's thinking I must be doing something right. I'm always right. You know what I mean? Everyone else, like you said, everyone else is wrong. I'm not wrong. So for when you got all that, you buying all these watches and shit, you got all these bitches with crazy ass, like, bro, you're not thinking, you're not really reflecting on the shit you did. So it's kind of like that syndrome of people when they get that fame, they think they're God, they think they're better than their... That's, you know what I mean? When you have that going around, it's hard for you to have redemption because you're not thinking you need to be redeemed. You know what I mean?
I understand that, but once shit slow down.
Yeah, then maybe we'll...
Well, you might, I'm going to say this. You probably know a whole bunch about Lucian Green that I don't, that you think that if he was exposed, it would make up for the shit that he did. I don't know that information, so I can't personally think of anything that he could do that would... I'm going to say this. I might not look at him in the same light I do now, depending on what it is he could do, but I will never fuck with him. I will never be bumping his music.
Lucian Green is easily, they say that on the Joe Budden podcast, like he's easily one of the top 3 most important, influential people in the music industry right now.
Is he a younger dude?
No. But it's, he's not 3. You know what I'm saying? Like,
he top 2.
With not unquestionably.
Top 2 and not 2?
Hey, Lucian.
You know what I'm saying? His dad ran it before him. You know what I'm saying? They passed it down to him. So, like, bro, we're talking about anything wicked, anything you heard Illuminati, anything you heard of contracts being fucked up. The person who's giving it the stamp is that nigga. And that's not even just like, well, you got Warner, Sony, and Universal. Yeah, all those are the major record labels, but as far as distribution, it all goes through Universal, period. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's global shit. So we talking about when Irv Gotti, Suge Knight, and Jay Prince was trying to create their own distribution, and all of a sudden they all got rated simultaneously, randomly for different shit. You talking about Tekashi and Trey?
Murder Inc. is a Fed case, man.
Yeah, you talking about the Bloods, the biggest gang in New York City gets swept up. Everybody gets swept up the day after Lucian Benz gets shot at. The manager who was with 6ix9ine at lunch.
Wait, he got shot at?
Yes.
Oh, he was the guy he was having a meeting with.
Yeah.
So were they shooting at 6ix9ine or him?
6ix9ine, but he was in the way. So it's like, but if you shooting at me, nigga, I'm sweeping you up. Nigga, what the fuck are you talking about?
Right.
Oh yeah, Sweat 6ix9ine got protected the next like a day or two after that.
That's what I'm saying. So why do you think he's gonna be touched if he's so close with this powerful man? He's not getting touched.
But that's what is his only redemption. Is if you expose that man.
But then he gets touched.
So, yeah, no, but what Nelson is saying is...
it's only one way to
lose,
It's only one way. It's only one way out. That's a big feat.
But all right, man, we can end on that note, definitely. Y'all got anything else y'all want to say?
I'll say this. Hey, Lucian, if you watch this, listen to the So Rudy P, but don't approach me with no bullshit, man.
That's a fact.
Yo.
Gotta be right, man.
And we ain't signing nothing.
And we ain't with no Illuminati shit either, so you keep that if you're with it.
And we ain't with that spirit cooking shit.
Nigga.
My buddy here got a lot of strong claims about you, buddy.
I mean, I'll interview him, though.
I'm just a simple... I am a simple man. I don't know shit. I'm just a guy on a podcast.
Yeah, don't come for me. Hey, listen. Don't come for me.
I don't know
want
shit.
to smoke with y'all.
If you want any smoke about the pod, just hit up at Dion James. Make sure it's DI0 and not an O, because you won't find him.
Shit, hit his Cash App too while you at it. Shit.
Yeah, request some money from me, man.
Man, y'all really put the Illuminati on me. Fuck y'all. All
right, man. No Label the Pod. We out.
Peace.
She watching me like a nigga is cable. I'll be on no label, but my clothes be all labels.